Hey everyone, welcome back and what is today? Tuesday. Happy Real Housewives of Beverly Hills night. Yes, that's exactly where we're going with it. Guys, we are back to talk about The Valley because season 2, the trailer just dropped and it was explosive to say the least. I mean, honestly, it was so good and listen, I want to see people crying? Do I want to see them in pain? Do I want to see them hurting? On Survivor, maybe. On reality TV shows like this, not usually, but watching this, I think it's going to put a lot of it's going to make things make sense. So we're going to break down the Valley. We're also going to break down Portia Williams, some stuff going on with her. But let's start here, shall we? Hmm. So thank you to realityt.com. The Valley Season 2 trailer. Jax Taylor and Britney are not the only cast members going at it. So the trailer officially arrived today, and I thought it was good. If you thought Britney and Jax would be the only focus of the new season, then we're in for a surprise. Turns out every single person is in the spotlight this time around. But honestly, saying too much would spoil the surprise. So we looked at the trailer and we saw that Jax was being officially served on camera. Thank you, Brittany, for allowing Bravo fans that moment. And elsewhere in the trailer, Kristen Doute's engagement to Luke Broderick, that was captured, but their relationship is not completely amazing based off of the trailer, which there was an emotional Luke who appeared to suffer a meltdown while begging Kristen for some support. Now, despite keeping his nose out of trouble in the first season, Jason Caperna is under fire for allegedly taking his wedding ring off when he goes out alone. And then there's Danny Bucco, who is accused of being handsy with other women. This just does like what the is going on? Jasmine Good is also back, earning her promotion to full-time cast member by calling out one of the other women's Karens like behavior. But Zach Wickham makes a return too, finding his place back as a friend. Oh, and if you guys were missing Lala Kent, yeah, she's here. And she was using her camera time to call out Jesse Lawley. And there's also some screen time for Sheena Shea. By the way, Lala in this trailer came off incredibly annoying. She's like, I'm protecting my friend. Lala always likes to get so like she likes to call it like ratchet or whatever. I don't even know what ratchet means. I guess like she's just saying like she likes to get into it. I find it to be so comical and just such bullshit. Like I see her I see her brother. I see how successful she is. I see that she loves her family. And there are so many endearing qualities about Lala in that way. And even off of the show, you meet her and she's really a sweetheart. Then you see her on the show, and I guess maybe she's doing her job because whether you like her or you hate her, and watching her on the show makes me want to hate her because I'm like, God, you're annoying as fuck. Like you're just annoying. And it's fake, it's phony. Like, whose ass are you gonna beat? Who are you gonna pop? You know, like especially where I grew up, and I grew up in a ton of different places. But if I told somebody, "Yeah, you want to get popped," and I was like getting in somebody's face, I'm not saying I grew up in the worst neighborhoods. I definitely, for damn sure, did not grow up in the best. I have people now who make fun of me or who try to weaponize against me. Oh well, Adam's parents at one point lived in a trailer. Adam's parent. It doesn't matter what people say. I don't care. But the point is there's no fucking way you would get away with that in any town that I grew up in. I don't care if you're talking about West Palm Beach, if you're talking about Tennessee, if you're talking about just any of them. It wouldn't happen. Like if somebody said, "You want to do that? You're going to get popped." They would just punch you. They would punch you and they'd be like, "I'm not going to wait for you to pop my ass. I'm going to pop your ass. Watch this." Boom. And that's how that would go. But moving on. Moving on. So on top of that, Brittany Cartwright is accusing Jax Taylor of secretly recording her in the dramatic trailer. So if you guys didn't see this, thank you again to page 6. Brittany, she accused him of this, and this was in the trailer that dropped today where she was seen carrying their son into the kitchen, and she said he has people watching me. And she's heard saying, as the trailer cuts to her covering up an in-home camera with a sticky note, um, that she believes that it's Jax. But Britney is later seen telling some of her co-stars that Jax has been seeing people, and he had a girl staying there at the house again last night. She said there was a thong on my bathroom sink, and it's like, why was there a baby wipe on top of it? Which she then holds up her phone to show the girls a photo of the thong and the baby wipe, and Janet Capernas said that was because the woman needed to wipe her vagina, and it's on your fucking counter. Yeah, that's gross. Now, Jax, for his part, you can see him with Jesse Lawley in a separate scene, and Kristen Doty and Luke Broderick, they have the best relationship out of all of us. That's what Jax is seen saying. But he then admitted to Tom Schwartz that he was a terrible husband to Britney, but he does insist that he's a great father. Another scene actually showed the moment that Jax Taylor found out that Britney had filed for divorce, and he opens his front door to greet a man who then tells him, Mr. Couchy, you've been served. But the trailer then cuts to Britney explaining to someone off camera, I already told him I'm filing restraining order and custody. But another moment shows an emotional Jax Taylor in a video recording saying, I'm at the point where I'm so in love with the man that I want to become that I'm just not satisfied with who I am anymore. What? What kind of, think about that statement. I'm at the point where I'm so in love with the man that I want to become that I'm just not satisfied with who I am anymore. That is fucking prolific, Jax. Now, Britney was also seen crying hysterically while yelling, I'm going through so much. My husband's in rehab. And that's true because Jax Taylor spent the majority of August at an inpatient facility, explaining to fans beforehand that he wanted to work on his serious issues, his serious anger issues, and get better for his son. Now, since then, he has admitted that he went to rehab twice for the pasta addiction, but upon returning home from the treatment center, where he was diagnosed with bipolar and post traumatic stress and narcissistic personality disorder, Jax was handed the divorce papers. Now, in February of 2024, Britney announced their separation after nearly 5 years of marriage. I'm glad that he finally admitted to what was really going on. That's what she said in a response to his confession, which he made just last week. And yeah, for the first time, I can speak openly about the extent of trauma that he's instilled in our family over the years. And she said that she's desperately tried to help him, but without any success. Now, though she prays that one day he completely knocks this addiction, she is skeptical because his behaviors are alarming and his treatment plan seems to be the bare minimum. So she did add, I'm trying to navigate this as best as I can for my son and I, but every day is still a challenge and very difficult. And Jax has caused an enormous amount of damage, and I have very little trust in him at this point. My only hope is that one day he'll be a better person for himself and our son. I'm not shaking my head saying that I don't think that he will. I'm shaking my head like, dude, Brittany has got her shit cut out for her. Good luck, girl. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. You had a baby with this man. I feel like this is just uncharted territory. Like you can't, I don't know what else to add to that. You had a baby with him. You had this beautiful little baby with this monster. Okay. Pop off in the comment section, smash the like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time.